So today, not because I don't have anything else to do, but because I want to see myself struggle, I am going to, I don't know why I put my headphones in, that was the opposite of what I wanted to do. I'm going to try to make the Bon Appetit Test Kitchen's Gourmet Skittles. I had Skittles yesterday. I'm actually not hungry for them at all because I had a whole bag. Out of curiosity, we're gonna do this, so let's start watching. Let's begin. I just want to point out that I will be doing this with whatever we have in our house. Certain things I don't own, nor does anyone else. I have an orange here, so that's something.
This is how I make Skittles. In each of 4 bowls, combine 6 tablespoons sugar and 2 teaspoons citric acid.
Alright, sugar and citric acid. I don't have citric acid, so let's look up a replacement, which is probably going to be most of what we're doing today. Lemon juice. Citric acid is a powder, at least that's what it shows on her video, but lemon juice is a liquid.
Finely grate zest of 4 limes into 1 bowl, 3 lemons into another, and 2
We don't have lemons or limes, but we have oranges.
oranges into a third. In the 4th bowl, add 1 ounce pulverized freeze-dried strawberries and mix. Set aside.
We don't. How do you freeze dry something? We have frozen strawberries. I'm gonna look up what a freeze dry is. Wash your strawberries by rinsing them in cool water and then drying them thoroughly on a clean kitchen towel. Remove the stems. I have a feeling it's just frozen strawberries. We're gonna try frozen strawberries. We're gonna do strawberry. I have oranges, so we could do orange, but no one likes orange Skittles. If you do, I'm gonna do less than what she's saying because I don't think I'm gonna need that many Skittles. So I'll do a quarter because she's making 4 flavors, so that's quite, so that works.
Palms. To make pastillage, soften 1 tablespoon powdered gelatin in 1/3 of a cup cold water in liquid measure.
Whoa, I just zoned out. Okay, let's go back.
Candy until set, then scoop into level 8 teaspoons and roll between palms. To make pastillage, soften.
What's pastillage? That's where she lost me. I'm looking it up. It's a type of sugar paste icing that dries firm. So it's gonna be the outside of the Skittle. Gotcha.
To make pastillage, soften 1 tablespoon powdered gelatin in the.
I don't have powdered gelatin. I'm gonna look up a replacement. Agar. I don't have that either, so my back is starting to hurt, so I'm gonna be down here. What's a good gelatin powder substitute? Yeah, agar, we know. I don't know what any of these things are. I am just going to try to make my own icing, because it says it's like some sort of icing, like you might put on a cake. So I'm just gonna use powdered sugar, and we're gonna see what happens from there.
4 cups powdered sugar, 1/2 cup cornstarch.
Oh, she adds powdered sugar to it.
Pinch of cream of tartar in a medium bowl and create a well in the center.
Cream of tartar, I don't have that either. So it just looks like fondant. Now, I have a smudge on my glasses. I'll be right back. Alright, 6 tablespoons sugar. We can do that. I'll give you guys a different angle. Now we're supposed to add 1 ounce pulverized strawberries. And I think we were supposed to add the lemon juice to this, but I have a feeling that might ruin it, so we'll just add a little bit. That tone that you just heard is my mom's notification tone for WhatsApp, so you'll probably be hearing it just about 1,000,000 times during this video. Okay. Just gonna, I don't know. Pulverized strawberries. Do I really want to do that? I could just do the orange zest. It's kind of like a waste of strawberries too if it doesn't work out. But like it's a waste of oranges either way, but it's only the zest. You don't even, okay, we're switching to oranges. We don't have a zester. That just kind of, just realized that. I once tried to zest oranges with one of these. I know that there's a word for this, but it's not working. All right, but yeah, so that didn't work last time when I tried that. So I'm gonna try this. This is my makeshift zester. It's got like a texture. So let's see what happens if I use this. So far nothing. Ugh, I guess I have to use the grater. I just know that it's not gonna work and it's all gonna be whatever. Okay. Like, it's just gonna get stuck in there. That happens every single time. Let's just see what happens. Who knows? Maybe if we try hard enough, this will work. I'm gonna try to get these lemon zest bits. It is an orange. Into my bowl, so I feel like, you know, she already, this is so strong. She already has such a hard time doing things, and then when you can't even zest an orange. Everyone please welcome Brenda. This is my sister. She's probably gonna like be popping in and out, maybe even help me once in a while if she wants. I have a feeling that this is not like the amount of zest that 2 oranges is supposed to give you. I decided to go with orange and not strawberry because I didn't want to have to grind a whole bunch of frozen strawberries, but I think maybe that might have been a better move here. I'm gonna try this. It's a little... Hey! Okay. If I actually like had all of the ingredients and proper tools, I have a feeling this would still take me 4 times as long as it takes Claire. Guys, we have so much zest in the inside, and I didn't even know. I like knew beforehand that it was gonna be there, but I forgot about it. Alright, I'm gonna finish zesting this second orange, which I haven't done yet, despite all my efforts here. It was a mistake to wear a big sweater during this. Oh, I'm super warm. And why am I literally out of breath just from zesting an orange? This is how much zest left in here that I cannot get off. I feel like I worded that weird. This is how much zest is left in here that I can't get off. And then this is how much I got into the bowl. The orange is the only thing that she didn't show the result of like what the orange looked like after zesting it, but the lime and lemon looked really zested, like the color wasn't really on it, and this is what mine looks like, so I have a feeling there's not enough zest in here. But I'm really tired of this step, so we're moving on. I feel like I should have done this in a clear bowl just so that people can really see the color. I'm gonna put it into a clear bowl. Let's do a white bowl. This is what mine looks like, and I'm gonna put a picture here of what hers looks like. We're gonna see how different they really are.
In a large saucepan, combine 3/4 cup water.
3/4 cup water. 1/4 of 3/4. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to look up the math. This has milliliters and ounces and the cup measurements on here, so maybe, so 3/4 is 6 ounces.
1/4 is 6. Give me a second here. 1.5. What did you do that for? 1.5 is 1.5 is 3. Plus 1.5 is 6. Okay. 1.5 ounces is what we need here. Now the lowest measurement on here is 2 ounces. You probably can't see. 2 ounces, so half of that would be 1 ounce. But see, the thing about measuring cups is they always kind of look weird, so you can't really tell where the bottom is when you put water in it.
I'm just gonna check something. It's pretty accurate.
Saucepan, combine 3/4 cup water, 4 tablespoons butter.
Oh, 4 tablespoons, 1/4 of that is 1. So combine water, 1 tablespoon butter, 1/4 cup of corn syrup. Let's give you guys a good visual here. I actually don't know which line I'm going to right now. But this is a lot of corn syrup.
2 cups sugar, 3 tablespoons.
2 cups of sugar. That is half cup sugar. Thanks to my sister, I actually have one of these, which is kind of a miracle because otherwise I would have no idea what to do about this part of the process.
Mixture onto 4 greased small rimmed baking sheets and let
grease baking sheets. Always spray your sheets over top of something so that you're not getting a bunch of slippery spray all over the floor. I got spray on the floor. I'm supposed to add the butter, which I can't do with one hand, so I'll be right back. Alright, added 1 stick, or a whole stick of butter. I was kind of expecting to struggle more, but I guess when you don't actually have to find out the recipe on your own, it's really not as bad. Alright, let's pour this onto our grease baking sheet, which I feel like is not greased enough, and I'm just gonna add more grease. So this is what it looks like. I have no idea if that's what it's supposed to look like. I guess we'll check in the video, actually. It might be a good idea. Once this cools off, I'm supposed to pull it with my hands. They're wearing gloves in the video, and I have a feeling they're like thicker than these. Are they gonna melt if I touch something warm? I'm gonna put my gloves on, which I have a feeling really won't be helpful. I noticed that this has already like started hardening, so hopefully that means it's cool enough for me to touch. Ooh, actually I want to show you guys this. This is so weird. Okay, I'm gonna try to pick it up and stretch it. Yeah, it's a little bit hot. Ooh. Oh my gosh, it's actually way hotter than I thought it would be. So I'm supposed to be doing this until, I have a feeling I use way too much cooking spray on this sheet because it's just like, the mixture's not sticking to itself. She says it's supposed to turn opaque and start holding its shape eventually, so we'll see how long that takes. It's so hot. Whoop, and I dropped a piece. I won't put it in here, don't worry. I put it in there. I just swept the floor, okay? Like, dropped it again? Now it's garbage. Oh, I'm supposed to work in the other thing. Okay. But I have a feeling I'm supposed to first wait until it turns opaque and then start working in the zest mixture. He has no idea what I'm doing. Hi, Dad.
What are we doing?
Making homemade Skittles. What? Are you proud of me?
Not sure what that is.
What pride is? It's starting to turn opaque and hold its shape like she said. So I'm gonna add the zest now, because it's kind of hardening, so I feel like this might be the best time to do it. Working it in. It does give me, as you can see, the zest is on there. It gives me like a feeling of Skittles. Like, it feels like it's gonna give me just about 1,000,000 cavities. I'm supposed to put this into a bowl afterwards and let it chill, but it's already so hard that if I let it chill, I feel like that's where I'm gonna run into that problem where I'm trying to stretch a rock. It smells not like a Skittle, but it feels like a Skittle if I were to squish a bunch of Skittles in my hand. So
It looks like a Skittle.
like, especially when you add the sugar, like, is that not the texture that you get when you eat a Skittle too long?
You can never eat a Skittle too long.
Yeah, that's a good point. Feel free to come into the camera. I really want people to see the look, the energy. I'm changing. I'll be back. Finally changed to match my orange flavored Skittles. That was actually not intentional. This is my mom's shirt, and it's just the only one that wasn't like a mom shirt, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. Alright. Not too shabby. You! Boom, boom, boom. Soldier boy town. Boom, I got new days for y'all. So I got bored after 4 Skittles. I figure if I really want the flavor of Skittles so bad, I could probably just eat this. So I'm gonna eat that separately. Probably I'll let someone else have a significant amount of it, but we'll see. These are going to be the ones that I'm gonna coat. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna pull a piece off and try it. Do you want to try a piece? We'll try it at the same time. Okay, 1, 2. 2, 3. Oh, not sour. You do get the orange flavor actually, which surprises me with the, small amount of zest that I had. But weirdly, it's like a really good texture.
Yeah.
I guess it's not really weird like when you follow the recipe.
For you it is.
So yeah, this needs to be sour. What do I do with it? Well, anyway, that's what happens when you don't have citric acid. It didn't taste terrible though, so. Now that I tried it, on to our next step. So I just rewatched how she's supposed to make the, what was it, pastillage? I don't remember what it's called. I hated it all because I don't have probably 90% of the things that she mentioned. So I'm just going to take powdered sugar and mix it with water until it does something, and then go from there. It's about probably a half a tablespoon of water. It's like the only measurement I've given you. Yes, enjoy my single measurement of a half a tablespoon of water. Speaking of a measurement of half a tablespoon of water, I put too much water. So definitely, do like maybe a teaspoon or less. That is not gonna make a crusty shell, probably. I'm adding more icing sugar. This is about what I have now. It's kind of fondant-y. I feel like it needs more. Okay, now it's being annoying. I feel like this is something that might harden, so I'm gonna flatten it out like Claire does. I'm so much like Claire. I'm such a, perfectionist when it comes to the recipe. I really hit the nail on the head. So these are our Skittles. This is our, what the shell is supposed to be made out of. I think she dips it in water before applying that, whatever that is. So we'll try it like that, and then if it doesn't work, we'll try it without that. Well, this whole thing is coming apart. This is how it's looking so far. It looks really thick compared to a regular Skittle. But am I proud of this? We'll see if it hardens, and then I'll answer that question. So now I'm just gonna do that with 3 more, and then look how big it is compared to the other ones now. Shoot. I think I put way too much of this fondant stuff on there. We're gonna try another method, which is to not dip it in water. So I'm just kind of molding it around the whole thing. Now look at the significant difference between these two. Yeah, okay. This is with water, this is without. This was a massive failure. This is how they look. I'm just gonna let them air dry now. They're already feeling pretty dry actually. So we'll see how it goes. I obviously don't have I'll get it yet.
One eternity later.
Let dry uncovered at room temperature completely, then airbrush with food coloring and coarse.
I obviously don't have an airbrush. I'm probably just gonna roll these around in some food coloring or something, I don't know. I just wanna say, I woke up at like 11 today. I know, it's not the best time to wake up, but I woke up at 11 today. And it's 4:30. I literally feel like I woke up an hour ago. I don't know when I started making these skits, but how much time did I spend doing this? Like I said earlier, I don't have an airbrush, but I do have food coloring. If I can find it anyway. I had yellow icing and red icing. Hold on, let me take a look at this stuff. Does this dry though? Probably a mistake to lick that with my retainer in because it's yellow. Whoop! Oh, gotta pick it up. I didn't want to pick it up. I found some food coloring, but it's only, you can't even see in there. Blue, 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 and yellow. Yellow will be useful to make orange. But I need a red. I found green just like by itself. Well, in that case, I'm going to take the red icing and the yellow food coloring, mix it together, paint it onto my Skittles. Hopefully it'll dry. I am mixing yellow food coloring.
With pure death.
No, with red icing. Oh, it actually looks very much like food coloring, doesn't it? So this is pretty good for an orange color, I think, especially orange Skittle. Yeah, that works. All right. And we're going to paint them orange.
Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum. One.
These are turning out to be significantly yellow, probably because I'm using icing for the red, which means it's not actually going to apply like food coloring. I'm so disappointed in this. I really want to find the red food coloring. We'll just pretend that these are orange. Alright, I'm gonna let these sit and dry, and well, hopefully they're gonna dry. And then I think our Skittles will be done. Woo!
Hi.
Hi, Mom.
Yes.
Making Skittles. Well, I made Skittles. Well, I made 4 Skittles.
What are you talking about?
I made Skittles. Normally she'll compare her homemade Skittles to real Skittles in the end, but I don't have real Skittles, so I'll be comparing them to these Mentos.
Oh, Mentos. Okay.
So this is the yellow Mento. This is orange. You can see it's kind of in the, no, you know what? It does look orange, doesn't it? I'm proud of myself. These are my Skittles. This is what they look next to a Mento, an orange Mento.
How did they turn orange?
I painted them.
With what?
Food coloring. So I've gathered my one sister. I have more than one sister. I singularly gathered a sister. There's 4 Skittles here, and we're gonna try them. They might turn our mouths yellow, but we'll see. Alright, without further ado, you can grab whichever one you want.
This one's
I'll
been
grab, this is
eyeballing
like
me.
the orangest one, so here we go. Oh.
Oh, what is the outside made of?
Fondant, well, icing sugar. Icing sugar and water. So, I'm gonna wait until I'm done chewing. In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playgrounds where I spent most of my days, chilling out, maxing, relaxing out. Are you done yours?
Yeah.
What is your final verdict?
The outside was kind of nasty.
Okay, and?
And it just, like, melted in your mouth, but not in the good way, like cotton candy. It's kind of toothpastey.
Oh, I hate toothpaste.
Not minty, like, not flavor-wise,
Yeah.
but texture-wise.
I'm gonna have to agree. The outside was terrible. If you are craving a Skittle, the outside won't do it for you. The inside, if it's like, oh my gosh, I literally just want Skittles and there's nothing else in the whole world, all the Skittles are gone. This is like a pretty decent alternative, obviously excluding the outside. If you have citric acid, it's gonna be better.
That's what it was. Excluding the exterior. That's what I was thinking.
That's a good one.
Thanks.
Let's redo it. Excluding the exterior. I forget the rest.
Oh my gosh, it's so hot in this blanket. I don't care how bad I look. It's
So, I'm just gonna eat the rest of these as though they're really yummy. I will say this. When you expect it, it's not that bad. Do you want to try again? Stop cracking your back! That's disgusting. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I was just gonna hit you wherever you were, but then your butt just like came at me. Do you want the last one? So now, you know what, actually, I'm going to just, put it out there that,
Put it out there.
I'm just gonna put it out there that I only made 4 Skittles, and that's that's more than I wanted. So I hope you enjoyed watching me make Claire's Gourmet Skittles just using whatever ingredients we had in our house. And yeah, see ya, as the YouTubers do.